My mother, Elizabeth Short, was a kind and beautiful woman. She had black hair and pretty eyes that sparkled with excitement whenever she talked about her dreams. She loved to act and dance, and her passion for the performing arts was contagious. Growing up, I remember watching her practice her lines in front of the mirror, her voice filled with emotion and conviction. As a child, I didn't understand why my mother wanted to leave our home in Boston and move to California. But she had a dream to become a movie star, and she was determined to make it happen. She worked hard to save up enough money for the trip, and finally the day arrived when she said goodbye to our family and set off on her own. I was only 10 years old at the time, but I remember feeling a mix of emotions. Excitement for my mother's new adventure, but also fear of being left behind. My mother's journey to stardom was not an easy one. She worked multiple jobs to make ends meet, from waitressing to clerical work. She attended auditions and took acting classes whenever she could, always striving to improve her craft. Despite the setbacks and rejections, she never gave up on her dream. She was determined to make it big, and her perseverance was inspiring. As the months went by, my mother and I kept in touch through letters. She would write to me about her adventures in Hollywood, telling me about the movie stars she had met and the auditions she had nailed. Her letters were always filled with hope and determination, and they inspired me to pursue my own dreams. I remember feeling so proud of my mother, knowing that she was chasing her passion and making a new life for herself in California. But on January 15th, 1947, everything changed. I received a phone call from the police department informing me that my mother's body had been found in a vacant lot on Norton Avenue. The officer's words are etched in my memory forever. "I'm sorry to inform you, but your mother has been murdered." I was in shock, unable to process the news. My mother, the kind and beautiful woman who had always been there for me, was gone. The days and weeks that followed were a blur of grief and shock. I struggled to come to terms with the loss of my mother, the woman who had been my rock, my confidant, and my best friend. The police investigation that followed was extensive, but it yielded few leads. The killer was never caught, and the case remains one of the most infamous unsolved murders in American history. As the years went by, I realized that my mother's legacy was not just about her tragic end, but about the love, hope, and determination she had embodied throughout her life. She may have been known as the Black Dahlia to the world, but to me she will always be my mother, a woman who taught me to never give up on my dreams. Her memory lives on in my heart, a reminder of the power of love and perseverance. Even though my mother is gone, I still remember her smile and laughter. She was a good person who wanted to make people happy. I miss her, but I know she will always be with me in spirit. Her death was a tragedy, but her life was a gift. She may have been a victim of circumstance, but she was also a survivor, a woman who refused to give up on her dreams even in the face of adversity. As I look back on my mother's life, I am reminded of the importance of living in the moment. My mother's death was a wake-up call, a reminder that life is short and unpredictable. But it also taught me to appreciate the beauty of life, to cherish every moment, and to never give up on my dreams. My mother may be gone, but her legacy lives on, a reminder of the power of love, hope, and determination. In the end, my mother's story is a testament to the human spirit. Despite the challenges and setbacks she faced, she never gave up on her dreams. She was a true Hollywood star, a woman who shone brightly in the spotlight, even if only for a brief moment. Her memory will live on, a reminder of the power of love, hope, and determination.